thanks for the introduction. Now, welcome to the equine industry. The world of horses is a vast and expansive place. It holds a job for any type of horse lover. Whether you've ridden them all your life or have admired them through books, there is a job for you. People work with horses in every way imaginable. I'm going to be going over a few of these with you and talking to experts in the field. Alright, so I am here with Tracy Bish, who is an equine photographer. Thank you so much for your time today, Tracy.
Thank you.
So what exactly do you do as an equine photographer?
What I do is I go out and I photograph either people and their horses, so more portrait work, or sometimes I go out to farms and I do like sales photos of horses that are in training that are for sale. And sometimes I go out and photograph like breeding stock, so like mares, or if there's a stallion, I'll photograph a stallion. And then occasionally I'll do work for a magazine also.
Cool. So what kind of schooling or special requirements did you have to do to become a photographer?
There really isn't any special requirements. I was self-taught. I did spend some time doing some workshops, like specifically for equine photographers. So I trained under Don Trout for I did an extended workshop with him over like a 4 or 5 days. And he is a well-known stock photographer, so he does a lot of quarter horse paint shows. And then when I moved to Idaho, I started my business, and then I went to a couple workshops, one in Virginia and one in New York, that were just specifically equine photographers, and there was a lot of information with a lot of other professionals around the country.
Cool. So do you have any tips for someone wanting to pursue this career?
My tips would be that you would want to be, fairly proficient in your camera and have the proper gear, which can be pretty expensive, to educate yourself and to not give away your work for free. That's a big, problem in the industry right now, is everybody's giving their work away for free or for basically no payment, and it's really undercutting the profession. So my suggestions would be just do your homework and put value on your work.
Well, thank you so much for your time today.
Well, thank you.
Here's a fun fact. A horse's hoof color depends on its leg color. If a horse has white on its leg where it touches the hoof will be lighter than a leg that doesn't have any white on it. So what exactly do you do as a farrier?
Just trim their hooves and put shoes on them.
Do you do anything special with their feet?
No, I'm not a correctional farrier.
So what kind of schooling or training did you go through to become a farrier?
Self-taught. That's why I'm not a correctional farrier.
So why did you want to become a farrier?
I just enjoy being around horses.
What's the hardest part of your job?
Probably just the unbroke horses, doing the kicking and the biting.
How many horses do you see on average in a day?
Probably just 5.
That's not too many.
No, it's a part-time occupation, so.
Huh. So I'm here with Kim Moyer, who is a horse riding instructor. So what exactly do you do as a horse riding instructor?
So managing my employees, being the school horses, is probably my biggest job. The niche that we have chosen to work in is that of the riding student that is wanting an introduction to horses. And so when I'm introducing my 8, 10, even adults who just start, when I'm introducing them to riding and to the disciplines, I need to know where is their starting point and the steps that would take them to where I am at or beyond. You know, our particular program is a riding instructor. I mostly right now have people who ride our school horses and are here for that introductory. Then on occasion, we do have some people who will come to us with their horse that they want trained and developed and brought along and want to take lessons.
So what kind of schooling or training do you have to go through to become a horse riding instructor?
You know, that's a really good question because there's different avenues that a person could go to. For me, I was part of the 4-H program, and that was a real good basis for me because I studied the Equine science program and I did all their workbooks on their horsemanship and their horse management. So I went through the Pony Club standards. I attended a lot of their teaching workshops. Back to my own education. I do have a bachelor's degree in education. I graduated from State College and was looking forward to maybe teaching middle school and realized that I really had a heart more for my horsemanship and I like teaching outside. So worked towards making a career of it, endeavored on my own to do that. And I didn't really have much instruction in the beginning years. And so I see that as something that I wanted, and so I'm trying to produce that, an opportunity for kids in that level.
Babe. There she goes. Really?
Babe, yeah.
We got a bucket.
Got a little feisty.
Mm. Way to go, babe.
That's why it's a warm up.
Ah.
Warm up the butts.
So I'm here with Dr. Shane Smith. He is a veterinarian here at the Idaho Equine Hospital. Thank you so much for meeting with me today.
Thanks for having me.
So what exactly do you do as a veterinarian?
Really, it's a day-to-day experience. I mean, you do everything from come in in the morning, start working with colics, do dentals, preventative health care, work on lamenesses, full work, breathing work. Every day is different.
So do you think there are any special skills that are required for this job?
Not really any more than good at animal handling. That's a big thing. Actually, another big thing that I didn't realize was going to be a big one. Player. They told us in school that was like until I got out, but communication with clients and the more around you.
So what's the most common problem that you see with horses that come in?
Probably colic. And colic is such a big encompassing term. I mean, there's so many different types of colic, from impactions to displacements, sand, ulcers, abdominal masses. There's any number of things that can actually cause colic.
Well, thank you so much for your time today.
No problem. Thank you.
I hope you've enjoyed this glimpse into the equine industry. That's it for me. Back to you, Maddie.